Hello, beautiful friends. This is the introduction. I didn't film one to this video. You're gonna see some footage of me and Carter, and then some footage from Big Lots that I recorded, and then I'll be back to narrate things as they go along. I'll be in Portland, and then going on from there. So I just wanted to let you know, and welcome. And here we go. He's enjoying himself and he's making me do exercise. I like this stack of presents here. They have such cute stuff. That is Carter. I like this pink one. Oh, look, they have some blow molds. I love the gingerbread. More blow molds. How much are we? They don't say. Oh, I really like this. Alright, I am heading home in this video. Almost didn't get there because for some reason my ticket was messed up and they didn't want to let me on the bus, but I persisted. And then I called and it was just a weird error message in the system. I had to deal with it a few times, which was not fun. This is right around the Moda Center by Portland. You can see all of the tents, which are an unfortunate result of the governing of the state, but you know, it is what it is. That's the Moda Center right there. And you're about to see all of the bridges. There's a bunch of them. That is the Steel Bridge. And that one over there was the Hawthorne Bridge. we? Just outside of Troutdale. And then this is the Eagle Creek area. It's around where Multnomah Falls is. It's beautiful. You can see all of the damage from the fire a few years ago. I was living in Portland when that happened. It was very sad. But the damage is still there. There's still a lot of dead trees. You can see them on the skyline. I did get some footage of the falls, but I don't know how well you can see it. I can't see it very well in my phone, but I was trying. They're so beautiful. I love the waterfalls. I've seen lots of them there. It's one of my favorite things to visit in Oregon. I get a really big, like, energy reboot from the falls. I think that's one of them up there. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, no, maybe, I don't know. It's just really beautiful. Even with all of the tree damage, they're starting to grow back. There's one. I will... Alright, I slowed it down so we can see the beautiful waterfall. I don't know if this is Multnomah Fall, but it's gorgeous either way. Like I said, I get a big recharge from the waterfalls, energy-wise, and I love them. They're just the most beautiful thing ever. I'll have to figure out which fall that is, but yeah, it was my goal to try to catch one. I saw it when I was traveling to Salem myself when I was driving, and I knew I was going to have to sit on this side of the bus so I could catch this side of the road. But yeah, you can see all of the trees up there. They're really, like, burned, and they are recovering. The whole thing is recovering. It was millions of acres that was burned. I don't know what it used to look like because I had never gone up here before the fire happened. It happened like the year that we moved, so I never got to see it. But it's still really pretty, and I know that nature will take care of itself, and it will. And this is just more of the same kind of footage. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably take this trip again if, you know, wasn't that bad. I met some interesting characters. Saw the beautiful scenery. Don't know if I'd do more than an overnight trip. This is the Hood River area. It's really pretty. Just right outside of Portland, just a little past Troutdale. Beginning to get back into the hills area out of the forest. I think we're coming up on the Dells. Yep, there we are, the Dells. It's right on the Columbia River. On the other side of the road is the Columbia River, the one that you saw in my heading to Salem video the whole time. It's just on the other side. Yeah, on the way, right until we get to Hermiston, which I think is our next stop, and I'll be talking on the video there, but until we got there, the bus was really, really full, and I had somebody sitting next to me. He had actually just been released from prison, but he was very, very nice, and, you know, very polite and respectful, so not my job to judge somebody for what they've done, but I hope that he has an amazing life. This is just more of the beautiful landscape there in Oregon. We're heading towards Hermiston. As you can see, it's getting more and more dry. Here we come. Hello, my beautiful friends. As you can probably tell, I am back on the bus and heading back to Rock Springs. I didn't really get to record very much while I was in Salem. I was mostly helping my kids move, so we didn't really go very much places, and I didn't want to record me moving their stuff. I was mostly watching the baby for them while they moved stuff, so, you know, it was not very exciting content. And I didn't want to, you know, put their personal items on display or anything like that, so. Sorry, I was very close trying to get around the truck. But yeah, I will include, we did go to Big Lots, and I took some footage of the Christmas stuff while I was there. So I'll put that clip in here somewhere. You're gonna see me, like the footage of me leaving Portland and going through some of the beautiful areas near Portland. So I'll put all of that in there. I am stopped at the, I don't know, I was here before. Hermiston, Stanfield, Pilot. I filmed here on my way to Salem, so I'm back again. But yeah, most of this video is gonna be just me coming and going. Well, the going, or whatever. Me getting there was one video, and then me getting home will be another video, because they would otherwise be too long. You can tell it's like super windy. My hair is flying everywhere. Anyway, let me head inside and do my thing. I swear I used to have that shirt when I was a kid. That's too funny. As far as healthy items in this place, there's not many. Last time I had one of these, but that's not truly very healthy, honestly. Let's see what they got in this section. Lots of Lunchables. Cheese, that's keto at least. Looking for a salad. Probably just get a Caesar salad. Don't really want a lemon, but whatever. Guess it won't kill me. See if we can find some nuts. I want peanuts. I've already got pistachios on the bus. I would like some beef jerky, but I need to find the no sugar beef jerky. Do they have... I think these don't have very good ingredients. Yeah, maltodextrin. After I throw it all on the floor. I am. Fairly expensive beef jerky. No, they don't have any. Oh yeah, they do, but $20. Nope, I don't need beef jerky that bad. Let's see if they have any peanuts. They have dry roasted. I don't want those, and I don't want a $4 bag of peanuts. I just want a little one. That's all I want. Just one of the little teeny ones. Nope, nothing on that side. Alright, I guess no peanuts for me. Alright, I will see you at the next stop. I'm gonna turn this off and go pay for my salad. Alright, that was a nice little stop. Got to get out of the bus, stretch my legs a little bit. And then we're back to driving along. We're getting more into the farm country type, so this is Pendleton. It's such a cute little town. All of the houses are like, they just look like, I don't know, little doll houses. It looks like one of the little cities that you would see on the train sets. It's just so cute. I loved it. I think we stopped to let some people off and pick some people up. At this point, back in Hermiston, we had left off a bunch of people, like a bunch of people got off. So I am now sitting by myself on the bus. The gentleman who had been sitting next to me is sitting across the aisle now. So yeah, it was nice to not have all of my stuff sitting on my lap. Now you can see some of the houses. I didn't film us going into Pendleton the last time, and I wish I had, because the other side showed all of the beautiful houses. Maybe next time I go, I will stop there and take some footage. It was really pretty. And now we're leaving Pendleton. And we're getting very close to being in the Umatilla Forest. This is actually right leading up to it. We're going up, up, up those mountains. And our driver, well, he was very efficient and a little scary. I'm totally afraid of heights and driving on mountains. And yeah, you can see from this footage, he was like passing the big trucks and just flying. Well, of course I have this footage speeded up, but he was really going pretty fast. And I was like, oh my goodness. Because we're like right on the edge, as you can see, of the mountains. It was a crazy drive up there. I just held on and prayed a little bit. You alright over there, Frodo? You could probably hear Frodo. He's been snoring. But see how beautiful it is? Well, all but the semi-trucks. It just like, yeah, winds right up the mountain. Frodo's having a sneezing or coughing attack there. In the spring, this area is just gorgeous. It is so green and pretty. Come on. Frodo's joining me on my lap. There are the trees that you'll be seeing and the mountains in the distance. It was just gorgeous. As you can imagine, I didn't get to enjoy this view much on my way home when I was driving, because again, I am very afraid of heights and mountains, so I had my eyes glued to the road and didn't really look much at what was going on in the scenery. And as you'll see, we are coming up on snow. Yeah, it snowed like the days that I was in Salem, and so we had snow all the way through here. It was really pretty. It's like right at the very top of the mountain where the snow gets really thick. I know some people don't like snow and they complain about it a lot, but I love it. I mean, I was born in Michigan. I grew up in Arizona. I spent 21 years in Arizona. And then I spent 16 years in Florida. So I really enjoy, like, seasons changing. It's really nice for me, and I enjoy the snow. I enjoy every moment that I can. Whether it's snowing or cold or hot or raining, I just enjoy it. That's the best way to live. All the happy trees, like Bob Ross says. Make yourself a happy little place on this planet and enjoy it. If you're constantly fighting against everything, you'll never enjoy the ride. So just sit back and enjoy it. That's what I did on this trip. I could have complained and been upset the whole time. But you know what? It's just not worth it. It was not bad at all. I recommend bringing a pillow for sleeping because that was a challenge. Now we're down getting towards LaGrange, and this little river, I'm not sure what it is, but it was really pretty. Creek, river, I don't know. You can choose whichever one you want it to be. But it was really pretty. It kind of wound around the mountain, kind of followed us into LaGrange, which we are quickly coming up here on. You can probably hear Frodo purring on my lap because my phone is almost resting on him. In a LeGrand. I don't know why I want to call it LaGrange. It is a LeGrand. It is also a cute little city tucked away in the mountains. The people there were very nice. Their hotels are a little overpriced though. Next time I drive myself, I will make sure to make it into Pendleton. Now that I know, when the first time I drove there, I didn't know how close Pendleton was to LeGrand. Oh, there's the mountain with all the snow on top that we just drove over. But yes, next time I'm driving to see my kids, which will be in March, I will stop in Pendleton. I'll just leave early enough that I can keep going. Although, if possible, I may attempt to drive all the way through. I mean, it's a 14-hour trip, and I did 16 hours on our way back from Ohio. and we left at 7 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I didn't get to where we were going until midnight, but I can do it. It's not that bad. This was so pretty with the sun going down, and there was a really silly reason that I recorded this footage, and if you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not going to explain it. But, yeah, this was a very pretty area. I love the little, like, farmhouse barns and things in the background. And more snow. I think I was... what I was zooming in on. Oh, I was zooming in this one on the snow on the mountains. And we're going to be in Baker City. Alright, we are back in Baker City, Oregon. It's cold. It's snowy, like almost all the places that we've been driving through. So it's really, really cold right now. And I've got to go grab my water bottle and fill it up here at the gas station before we leave. I'm watching birds fly around the building. Let me show you what they're doing. Can you see them? They kind of turned, so they're invisible right now. But they're coming back. There they are. Yeah, they just keep doing that over and over again. Oh, what was I going to talk about? Yeah, the snow. It's like everywhere, which is pretty awesome. I heard it's snowing at home too. We shall see. We are gonna hit Boise by 10 o'clock tonight, and then I get off and get onto the bus that goes to Salt Lake City. So that is what's going to be happening here in just a very short while. Just taking a short break, and they had jerky in here. 2 for $12. I don't know if I need 2 jerkies. I don't know. I might get some. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. Anyway, I am gonna go get my water and get things back in order. I know most of this and the first and this video are going to be voiceovers of me explaining things because, yeah, there's a lot of people on the bus that I don't really want to talk while I'm on it. Interesting gathering combination of people on the bus. But, you know, it's an experience. What can I say? Alright, well, I will see you later. Bye. Good news. I found the peanuts. And I got this instead of the Tillamook. Because I didn't really need to. This is a grass-fed beef stick. It's like gigantic. Look at that. There's my finger in comparison. It's like huge. Hopefully it tastes good. I don't know. But I came back on to tell, I'm still in Baker City, by the way. I've been listening to Jordan Peterson's Maps of Meaning on my ride, which is a 30-hour audiobook. It's like, oh my goodness. I didn't realize how long it was when I started listening to it. On my way here, I was listening to Forgiving What You Can't Forget, and I'll put the author's name down below. But the Maps of Meaning book is really awesome. I'm thinking about on my other channel starting a like a self-help book club, and just like once a month doing a like a review of different books, and like, you know, I'll announce which book I'm going to read at the end, and then just go from there. It's worth a try. I'm actually part of a book club that is local to me, but I don't really read the books that they read, so I haven't gone in a while. I don't read a lot of fiction, and that's mostly what they read, so I don't have time between reading the books that help me heal and reading the Bible and stuff. Yeah, I have no time for fiction right now. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, but I'm about to get back on the bus and get ready to head out. And this time for real. Finally made it to Salt Lake City. It was a long night. We changed buses in Boise, and yeah, drove through the night. I got a little bit of sleep, but it was like 5 o'clock in the morning when we got to Salt Lake City. Actually, it was a little later. We were supposed to get there at 5 o'clock in the morning. Our bus driver, like, they had to change bus drivers, and he was late because of the bus being late. So we were like an hour behind. But that was okay, because otherwise we would have just been sitting at the bus station for an extra hour. I think we were only there for like a half an hour. The bathroom in the Salt Lake City bus station is really gross. That's all I can say. Ugh, it was terrible. It looked like at one point you had to use a token to get into it, but somebody just propped the door open, so yeah, it was really terrible. That's where we're heading right now, is to the bus station. There was only one like stall that was semi-clean, and I used it on the way in and on the way back, so it was still clean, and it still looked like nobody had gone in there cleaned the bathroom at all. This is the bus station that we're about to hit right now. And now we are heading towards the Wyomings. But this is the outskirts of downtown Salt Lake City. I had never been in Salt Lake City before this trip. I have been through Ogden a couple of times when we moved to Oregon, and then when I was traveling to see the kids, and then on the way back. But I'd never gone down to Salt Lake City. I had no reason to. It would have been taking me like a half an hour, 45 minutes out of my way into a lot of traffic. So I just always like skirted around on 84 and gone to Ogden. But it was really big. Really big, and a pretty city. Of course, I've only seen it just in the morning light and at night. So, but I'm supposed to be going there in like a week or so. I might document some of that trip. Probably with somebody else, so we'll see. And this is getting outside of the city in the mountains. It was really pretty. There was a lot of snow. some stills that I took of the drive. They're a little blurry, of course. And now we're in Park City. This is such a cute little town. There is a $40 million mansion that I would love to buy here in Park City. Another few photos. Yeah, it's like really gorgeous, and one day, you know, that's where I'll be. If you watch my other channel, which will be up soon, I do a lot of like law of attraction kind of work, so yeah, I believe that you can have whatever you put your heart to and whatever you bring to yourself. You are only limited by your own energy. Not sure what lake this is, but it was really pretty, so I recorded it. This is getting towards the end of Utah. Yep, and now we're in Wyoming. Evanston is like right, I think 10 miles away from Utah, so it is, a place I've been a few times, but I'll be talking here in just a few minutes. So I'll just let you enjoy the view into the city. Well, I'm almost home. We're in Evanston right now, so we're about 2 hours away, hour and a half away. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't go to Evanston very often. This is the first place I ever rode the Greyhound, well, since I was a kid. I had to take it from here to Rock Springs when I dropped off my trailer, or the moving truck when we moved here. It's cold, it's snowy. You can probably see my breath. But I'm gonna go potty. Alright, gonna get back on the bus and head to home. And I'll see you there. I might record a little bit more on the way there. I don't know, depends on what I see. Back on the road. This is just outside of Evanston, and I don't do a whole lot of recording because, as you can tell, the sun is right there and it just glares off the window, so it's hard to see anything except for the glare. So I recorded a little bit of the trip. I live here. I, travel a lot, so those are more windmills. Meh. I'm not a fan of them. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see everything because of the sun being right there. I did manage to make, when I first started this video, we were at 2 hours and 25 minutes, and I managed to get it down to 43 minutes, so yay! This area used to be, well, most of including where I live, used to be underwater. So this looks really neat if you could actually see it. It used to be the bottom of a very large sea, ocean, lake. I don't know what it was, but it was pretty cool. You can see all the formations and stuff, and there's lots of fossils out here. If you go to Kemmer, there's a lot of fossils. And this is the outskirts of Green River. Yes. Green River is like 10 miles away from Rock Springs. We go there sometimes. That's where Green River is. You can walk along. I've seen some eagles there. It's really pretty. It's just another small city. Coming through the mountain. Trying to get the glare out of the window. And now, oh, those are two. There's a mountain there that looks like two people kissing or trying to kiss. It's a landmark. Now we're back in Rock Springs. Back home. And of course, I didn't film an outro, so this will be it. This is where I get off. The bus driver had a little trouble. He ended up having to turn around, but we ended up getting off the bus and my friend came and picked me up. So I hope you enjoyed my trip, and I will see you all later. Enjoy. Peace out. Bye.